the goal is always, it's okay to feel what you're feeling. I talked about this in a previous episode too. If you don't, it will lead to suppression and repression. That inner split that we all create within. And the bigger the split, the more it's suppressed and repressed, the lower the self-esteem, and the worse the quality of life. And things that lead to suppression and repression is ultimately anything that goes against that. It's okay to feel what you're feeling. Anything that says it's not okay to feel what you're feeling leads to that. Because, again, limited perspective as a child, what's it saying? It's not okay to feel that. Now, how are they going to interpret it? Say they feel very angry, and you're like, hey, it's not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay to feel this. It makes them believe that there's something wrong with them. Hey, it's not okay to feel this thing, anger, but I'm feeling it. Uh-oh, something's wrong with me. I shouldn't be feeling this, but I'm feeling this. Why am I feeling this? I'm not good enough. Let's get rid of this thing and let's stuff it down in our shadows. Let's suppress it. Split within. Let's hide it. Let's compensate for it. Let's live our entire life compensating for this bad thing within us. There's something wrong with us. We are bad. We're experiencing something we shouldn't be experiencing. Not good. So, it's okay to feel what you're feeling. Some common mistakes that lead to suppression and repression. Number one is punishment, right? If you're going to keep crying, go to your room. I'm going to send you to your room. If you're going to keep crying, no more play, right? If you're going to keep crying, you're not going to see your friends tomorrow. Oh, if you're angry, if you do this, we're going to do nothing fun tomorrow. You're going to go to bed early tomorrow, even earlier. Not good. Why? Once more, it's not okay to feel what you're feeling. The same with isolation, right? As I talked about before with, give them space, still stay with them. Otherwise, what might it teach them? Hey, if I feel this thing, I get abandoned. People abandon me when I get angry. I got sent to my room, right? They left the room. Hey, if you're going to keep crying, it's too loud, I'm going to go to the other room. If you're going to keep crying, I'm not going to talk to you. Right? Things like that. If you're going to keep crying, I'm going to send you to go over there until you're done crying. Isolation, not good. So, punishment, not good. Isolation, not good. Now, of course, especially if they're older, later on, you can still add a punishment, but there's a time and place for it, and there's a way to go about it. When they're triggered, saying that's not helping, and it'll probably make things worse. So no punishment, no isolating, no escaping. This is another trap, right? Like say your child's crying and you're like, I don't like experiencing this, triggering me too. It's too loud. Hey, stop crying. We'll put on some TV. Do you want to watch some TV? Right? Or here's the phone. Here's the iPad. Here, escape this. Or trying to change the topic. Hey, we'll go do this. Hey, do you remember this thing that was really happy that we had last week? Do you remember that experience? Not good either, because once more, it's pulling the child away from what they're feeling. It's not about pulling them away from it. It's about helping them feel through it. So trying to escape it is not good. And that will also condition escapism patterns later on, where anytime they feel that, it's like, I got to escape. Right? And lastly, number 4, numbing. Another way you could say another form of escapism, where it's like, you're sad. Hey, do you want some ice cream? Here, do you want some yummy food? Do you want a dessert? Like numbing like that, right? So none of that.